How's it going, guys? It's Jayton, Head of Research and Product Development here at UMZU, back again with another supplement review. Let's get into this one. So today we're looking at Magnum Mimics Natural GDA, which stands for Glucose Disposal Agent. So right off the bat, we can see over here that they have a GMP certification. They're site licensed, which are both good. However, they don't have any research available for us to look into. They have all of these fancy claims on here, but they don't have any research to back it up. Then also, I don't see any kind of money-back guarantee. So nowhere on this page do I see a money-back guarantee, which whenever I spend my money on something, I like to know that I at least have the ability to get it back if something doesn't work or if it's not any good. They also don't have any kind of third-party testing, which just helps show the integrity of the company by hiring an unbiased party to go into their manufacturing facility and test the products to see if they actually have what they say they have in them. So that's something that I'd encourage them to do in the future. But let's break apart this formulation and see what's actually in here. So the first one is geogulin. It's 95% gepinicides. They have 270 milligrams of this ingredient in this product. So this ingredient has been shown to be fairly effective at inducing insulin sensitivity and reducing blood glucose levels in the 100 to 500 milligram range based on the similarities between the active components gepinicides and ginsenosides from ginseng. The most effective studies have used 6 grams of dry leaves to make tea. So this is an effective dose in this case. Next, they have berberine. They have 200 milligrams of berberine. So berberine is an alkaloid that works to enhance insulin sensitivity in the body by increasing a molecule known as AMPK. So this increase in AMPK leads to the downregulation of fatty acids and an upregulation of GLUT4 receptor, which allows for better uptake of blood sugar from the outside of the cell to get into the cell to be used as energy. So the most effective dose range for berberine is anywhere from 900 to 2,000 milligrams per day, making this ingredient very, very underdosed. Next, we have R-alpha lipoic acid. So they have 200 milligrams of this ingredient in this formulation. So this ingredient, again, increases the skeletal muscle production of AMPK and increases glucose and ascorbate handling. Has been shown to help with the alleviation of liver damage and fibrosis in some cases as well. So they use the highest dose that they've used in studies that hasn't had any adverse effect is 1,200 milligrams. However, the safest doses remain around 300 to 600 milligrams daily. So they're a little bit under that minimum effective dose. Next, they have cinnamomum cassia. They have an 8-to-1 extract of this. They have 200 milligrams. So cinnamon is a spice that has been shown to have a very potent anti-diabetic effect. It can lower the amount of insulin needed after a meal to allow the blood sugar to enter the cell. This is much like larger osteomeremia and chromium that allow for better insulin sensitivity and blood sugar regulation. Next, they have chromium 454. This is a trademarked ingredient. They have 400 micrograms of this ingredient in this formulation. So chromium picolinate, which is what this is, helps to enhance the effect of insulin. This allows for a smaller insulin response from food to get the glucose in the blood into the cell. So it does this by lowering the amount of free fatty acids in the blood so that the sugar does not have to fight with it to get into the cell. Overall, I would probably give this product a 16. Maybe a 17 on a scale from 0 to 30 because they don't have any kind of third-party testing. They have no money-back guarantee, and they have no research available for us to look at. I had to go and find all this research on my own, which you can find in the description. You can also find my newsletter in the description where I send you a single ingredient Monday through Friday, just over what that ingredient is, how it works, the possible benefits of it, the possible side effects of it, how to take it, and then my preferred source of that supplement. And toss a little bit of research in there if you're into that. And every once in a while I have some goodies from UMZU in there. But needless to say, this particular product is not something that I would personally spend my money on. But it could work for some people, especially if you are in a very, very insulin resistant state. So it could be a little bit effective. However, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, if you learned something, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And that's really all I got. I'll talk to you next time.